Hello everyone, my name is Bhumika Kumar. In today's session, I'll be telling you 11 proverbs that you can use in your conversation, okay, and with their meanings. So, firstly, we would like to know what are proverbs. So, they are short sentences that are generally describes the general truth and advice. That means they are very concrete sentence. You can use it very wisely. If you want to say something concrete and very meaningful and deep, you can always use a proverb. So, it is always very influential when you use a proverb. If you want to enhance your vocabulary, if you want to enhance your English, you can learn few of the proverbs that you can use in your conversation. So today I will telling you 11 such proverbs that can be used in a conversation. Haste makes waste. Now haste makes waste is what? Doing something too quickly will not result into something fruitful. This is so true that if you rush with things, if you rush with something, so for example, if you're cooking a meal, you just pour everything, all the spices, your food material, whatever you have to cook, vegetables and all, and then you expect that the curry or the dish that you are making should be very tasty. It is not going to happen because effort is needed, right? You rush with things, it won't result into a good thing, so you will not succeed if you rush. So take your time and do. So that means haste makes waste. If you rush with things, it will not result into something good or fruitful. Second is better late than never. We have a tendency of doing things in a way that it's okay, it's late, let's leave it. Or we might not be very serious with things. So this is proverb you can use where it says that better late than never. That it's okay if you're doing something late, but do it. Which means it's better if you do something later than not to do it at all. So it's better you do it with taking your time, maybe later, but make sure that you do it. Third, rolling stones gather no moss. So, a person who is always moving with no roots at one place does not succeed. A very good example I would like to give you here is suppose you're switching your job from one to another in a very short duration, a very short span of time. You will not succeed. So it's better you stay at a place for a good amount of years, learn, and then move on. So if you want to be succeed in life, do not be that rolling stones that gather no moss. Okay, so be a person who has stability. Fourth, don't judge a man until you have walked a mile in his shoes. For everybody, it's very easy to say he would have done this or she would have done that. He did this, he did that. He would have acted wisely. But before making any comments, before analyzing, think about that person. How you can think? Just empathize. Be in that person's place. For example, I would like to say something has mishappened with somebody and he was not able to take a better decision. Whatever was better for him, he did. Instead of commenting, instead of thinking ill of that person, just think that about him, being in his shoes, that how he would have, why he would have done that accordingly. So before judging someone, one must understand his experience and challenges. Okay, so don't judge a man until you have walked a mile in his shoes. You can catch more flies with honey than vinegar. So we all know that vinegar is sour, right? So its taste is not that good. But honey is sweet. So sweet things catch more flies. So it's much easier to attain your goal or what you want by being polite rather than by being rude or insolent. It's very, it's actually a truth. If you are sweet with a person, if you're sweet to others, you can manage doing your work or you can manage others doing their work. If you're sweet, for example, a very good example I would like to give you that we women can't do everything by our own. We need the help of our helping hand, that are our maids or the helping servants. So if you are strict with them, if you're rude to them, they, I don't think so they will survive much longer in your place. So if you're sweet towards them, if you tell them, please do this, you would have done this better, this thing, so they might be able to stay longer and work, right? So it's better that it's easier to attain your goal if you're sweet with people. I know it's a bit difficult, but try to be sweet with people, and then you will find that yes, your ways are mending up and you are able to achieve your goal, and people will not think ill of you. Okay, it's better to be sweet with people, not fakely, but in general. Sixth, a house divided against itself cannot stand. This is again yet another best proverb. Success comes from being together, as else it will evoke disaster. If it's better to do a teamwork, if it is supposed to be a teamwork, do a teamwork. If you have conflict within your team, you will not attain your goal, you will not attain the success. So if you want that the assignment or a project that is being given to you in a group should attain the possible result, please do not do what? Division. That is evoke, that means it will evoke a disaster if you does anything like that. So a house divided against itself cannot stand. Look before you leap. Before carrying out any work, think about its merit and demerit. Don't, that means you should not rush with things. Take your time, take a decision, and then only proceed further. So look before you leap. See the possibility. If you snooze, you lose. So you would have heard, everybody would have heard the story of the tortoise and the rabbit. How the rabbit was lazing around thinking that I will win because the tortoise is not able to, walk so fast and will be able to attain the goal, that is cross the line. So he took a snooze. He was sleeping. So do not be overconfident. You have to act smart to get what you want, not over smart. You have to act smart. So do not think that the other person is not capable enough. Okay, so you have to act wisely. So be smart. If you snooze, you lose. Two wrongs don't make a right. So it's not acceptable to do bad to a person who did bad to you, thinking that he did bad, I also did bad, so it's now correct. No, it isn't. It's not correct. That's why it is being said that two wrongs don't make a right. You can see the image also. Two cross, cross plus cross is equals, is the arrow is there and right. It is never true. Okay, so don't think doing tit for tat will prove you right. It doesn't making you right. 10th, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone has their own idea of what is beautiful. Yes, it is true. What seems beautiful to me, maybe it doesn't seem beautiful to you. So it is very true. As you can see in the image also, black roses and red roses. Some people might say, no, black rose, it isn't good. Rose is only beautiful when it's red. It's not true. Black rose has their own beauty and red has their own beauty. So it depends on the beholder. That means it's correctly said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The person who is seeing things, everything appears to everybody differently. So somebody might choose a black rose over the red rose. So it depends, it varies. So the last one is, a friend in need is friend indeed. A friend who helps you when you need them the most is a true friend. So the definition of true friend is one, what? That when somebody is there with you in thick and thin, that means he or she is your true friend. So do remember, friend in need is friend indeed. That is your true friend. So thank you for watching my video, and do subscribe my channel. And one more thing, that I have already uploaded to many videos on English. So do not forget to watch them. Okay. Thank you so very much. Take care.